We are sitting here with trytravel.com.au, Shane Smith. And Shane, what goes on tour doesn't necessarily stay on tour. You've been here for 10 days with your group, and for those who might not be terribly familiar with a Tri-Travel tour, what actually goes on here?
Yeah, it's a bringing of athletes together, I suppose. A few years ago I came up with the concept of getting firstly Australian athletes together to come to Kona. It can be a bit of a lonely place here. A lot of our guys qualify at Ironman Australia, where they know a lot of family and friends, but when they get to Hawaii, we've only got 133 athletes competing here. So I felt it could be a bit of a lonely place. So I created this tour maybe 9 years ago it was. This is our 9th tour. So this week what we've done is we've picked up the athletes from the airport, we've brought them to their accommodation, and then from then on we've gone over the course. We've swum the course as a group. We've been able to ride 60 kilometres of it. They've driven the whole course. They know it backwards now. They've been able to run out towards the energy lab, and all of that was catered by Tri-Travel. We had power bar out there for them to use. We had gels and bars, and it's been a way for the athletes to really get a good knowledge of the course, and it's worked really quite well. And the way we set it up is that everyone has a coach, so they've all got their program to do, is we just provide the opportunity for them to do their workout under a controlled situation. So even though we say we're riding 60 kilometres from Kauai High back to town, some guys might have interval work to do, some may need to just ride slowly. So that we don't interfere with any of the coaches' work, we're just out there providing support. So that works really quite well.
So you've had a few stars come out and talk to the group as well. It's not just the advice of one Shane Smith. You've had a few great athletes come and chat to the group.
Oh, absolutely, it's been great. Thanks to the guys from Race Day Wheels, we were able to get Akili Jones to come along to our breakfast, and she was wonderful with the group the other day. We've had Mitch Anderson on tour full time, and he's been talking to the guys at each training session. We've had Luke Bell, who's not racing this year, but he's embraced himself within the tour, which has been fantastic. And of course we've had Chris Lee as well, and so those guys have been offering as much advice as possible, so it's worked really, really well this year.
They're surrounded by some good people. Now, race day is all important, and that's obviously where the whole build-up is pointed to. What are your guys going to be doing come race day?
Yeah, we pick up the athletes tomorrow at 4:30 and get them down there nice and early. They'll get themselves set and ready for the day, and then after that they're all on their own pretty much. So then it's my job to make sure their loved ones and partners get the best out of this race. It's a difficult one to watch. It's basically an out and back bike course, so hard to see too much, but we've got permission to go out onto the Queen K, and we'll take our group out there. We all dress up in our yellow shirts, or for the Kiwis we put them in black shirts, and we've got some South Africans as well. They've all got their flags and they're all going to be cheering, and we go out to Waikoloa, which is about 50 kilometres into the bike course, and we'll see every athlete come past. So it gives the spectators a bit of an idea on what the athletes are facing out there. So we have a great time doing that. We then bring them back home, and then they get themselves set for the run, and they follow their personal athlete or their loved ones. So it's a good day for them, but it's a hot day out there too. So.
Certainly sounds like it's going to be an all-nations tour out there on the Queen K. But also with the Tri-Travel group, they do get a nice pack, a nice little gift pack when they sign up for something like this.
Well, they do. I've been very lucky this year. Chris Lee, through his personal sponsors, has been able to help us create a gift pack that is probably worth up to around $800. Now each athlete was able to get a hold of a Louis Garneau helmet here, one of the Aero helmets. I've got around 15 athletes wearing them on race day, with the Tri-Travel stickers too, which is good, so looking after us. Every single athlete got a pair of Newton running shoes as well, and that was handed out at the breakfast the other day. And Tim from Newton came along and talked about the technology of this shoe, which was really well received by the athletes, and all of them are very excited about wearing these. They're not going to wear them on race day under the advice of Newton, because it takes a little time to get used to these shoes, and the company is so professional that they didn't want any of the athletes risking their event by wearing new shoes. So that's something for them to wear during the Australian season. Oakley have given us discounts on sunglasses. They've given all of our people these fantastic water bottles, which will come in handy in the lava fields tomorrow for our spectators. From the Aqua Shop, we've got these Vision goggles, which I believe every single athlete is going to wear on race day. They wore them in our first swim over the course, and all of them love them, so they're all wearing them. They also provided swim caps, the Tri-Travel swim cap, which was fantastic. And then on top of that, we've got the Tri Travel t-shirts, bags, caps, socks. So the guys have walked away with a really good pack. It's been fantastic.
Well, 9 years in the making, the Tri Travel Tour has been, and certainly the people that I've spoken to on tour have enjoyed it. And Shane, nobody knows more about this island than you after coming here since 1994, both as an athlete and as a tour director. Thanks for spending a bit of time with us.
Thanks, Phil. Thanks for all your support during the week.